They say loyalty always pays. Yeah, but these days it usually pays the company, not you. Hey everyone, I'm Satya and welcome back to the channel where we talk about the real side of corporate life, minus the motivational nonsense and with a little bit of humor. Now, about the thing called loyalty. Think about it. You spent years building loyalty, and one fine morning, your manager calls a quick sync up meeting. Next thing you know, your laptop access is gone before your tea even cools down. And here is the irony, companies still expect you to be loyal. But when the market dips or revenue falls, loyalty is suddenly optional. See, once upon a time, loyalty was everything. Your parents probably worked in one company for decades. Same desk, same teacup, same ID card photo from 1979. But today, you join one company and before your ID card fades, they are restructuring, merging, or cost optimizing. Today, let's talk about the death of corporate loyalty. Why stability has become the biggest illusion in the modern workplace, and how you can still survive and grow without losing yourself in the process. You know, there was a time when people actually trusted the word permanent job. Our parents worked in one company for 25, sometimes 30 years. They celebrated work anniversaries like wedding anniversaries. There were farewell parties with snacks, photo frames, and real tears. Today, the only permanent thing in your job is your ID card, and even that stops working before your last day. Back then, loyalty was a career strategy. You stayed longer, you got rewarded. Simple. Now, loyalty is often treated as a lack of options. I learned this hard way back in 2008. I had just started my career, fresh out of college, full of dreams, joined as a QA, worked like crazy, got my first excellence award in few months. I thought, wow, I am set for life. And then salary started delaying. A few weeks later, the company said the client stopped paying, so we can't pay you either. Just like that. Loyalty, effort, appreciation, all gone. For months, I sat at home applying for every job possible. IT, non IT, didn't matter. Because when you are surviving, you don't think about passion or loyalty. You think about rent. Finally, I got a job as a junior developer. We were 7 new joinees. Within 3 months, only 3 of us survived. The rest were fired. Still, I stayed, worked hard for 2 years at a salary that could barely pay for weekend snacks. Until one day, our boss yelled at us juniors, not for any mistake, but because a client was not paying. That day, something broke inside me. I realized in the corporate world, loyalty without respect is just unpaid overtime. And that's when I decided no matter what, I will never stay where loyalty is one sided. See, the biggest illusion we still chase in corporate life is stability. We join a company, get that shiny offer letter, and somewhere inside we whisper, this one is safe. This one will last. But here is the truth. In today's world, nothing is safe. The market shifts faster than your HR updates your appraisal letter. AI is writing code, creating reports, and probably preparing to attend the next stand-up meeting. Startups boom and vanish faster than weekend plans. I have seen people with permanent positions lose jobs overnight. Not because they did anything wrong, but because someone higher up decided to realign the organization. And you know the funniest part? They always use gentle words like restructuring, optimizing, right sizing, basically polite ways to say, we don't need you anymore. The truth is, stability today is not something your company gives you. It's something you create through your skills, adaptability, and mindset. Because no offer letter is a guarantee, no brand name is permanent, and no loyalty contract can protect you from an unstable market. In 2008, it was a financial crisis. Today, it's automation, AI, and global slowdowns. The stage changes, but the script stays the same. So, if you are still looking for stability outside yourself, you are setting yourself up for disappointment. You see, loyalty used to be simple. You stay longer, they take care of you. You give your best, they give you security. It was a fair deal. But that deal expired somewhere between the financial crash, cost cutting, and automation. Today, loyalty is not rewarded, it's leveraged. Stay too long, and people start saying, maybe he is too comfortable. Switch too fast, and they say, maybe he is not stable. Basically, whatever you do, HR has a narrative ready. The truth is, companies are not families. They are frameworks designed to optimize performance, not emotions. And that's not a bad thing, also. It's just business. The problem starts when we forget that. We stay late, sacrifice weekends, skip family dinners, thinking they will remember this effort. But when the next restructuring happens, the Excel sheet does not remember faces, it remembers cost centers. So when people say be loyal, what they often mean is be available, be compliant, be convenient. But here is the thing. Real loyalty is not blind dedication. It's mutual respect. And if that respect is not coming back, you are not being loyal. You are being used. I once heard someone say, company is like family only till profits are good. Once the number drops, the family reunion ends fast. Can't argue with that. So, if loyalty does not work the way it used to, what do we do? Stop caring? Become completely transactional? Not really. The trick is to change who you are loyal to. Don't be loyal to a company. Be loyal to your craft. Be loyal to growth. Be loyal to yourself. Because that's the only thing you will carry from one job to the next. Stability now comes from skills, not service years. The more you learn, the safer you are, no matter what the market does. In my journey, that's what saved me. After 2008, I decided I will never depend on one company's promise again. So I kept learning, moving from QA to development, then into project and product management. Every step, I focused on skills that can travel with me, not titles that can be taken away. That's what I call the new loyalty. Loyalty to your craft, not your company. Because when you grow, you don't fear losing your job. You just move to the next one with confidence. You know, maybe loyalty is not really dead. It's just changed shape. Earlier, loyalty meant staying in one place for years. Now it means showing up fully wherever you are, doing your best work, but knowing when to move on. Loyalty to your values, not your ID card. Loyalty to excellence, not expectations. Because the moment you stop expecting performance, you start building resilience. And in today's world, that's the real job security. So, yeah, loyalty is not dead. It's just stopped being blind. Earlier, loyalty meant saying no matter what. Now it means knowing when it's time to move on. Because Let's be honest. Your company can replace you in a day, but replacing your peace of mind, that takes years. Thanks for watching, friends. I'm Satya, and this channel is where we talk about the real side of corporate life with a pinch of humor and a spoonful of honesty. See you in the next one.